Audio check. Alright. Hey everyone, we're back with another stream. And this time, instead of gaming, we're gonna be doing a free chat stream. And I gotta say, I'm pretty happy. I've been looking forward to do the stream. And, best news yet, I'm home alone, so that means I have all the peace and quiet I need for the stream. So, this time, I think you'll be able to hear me perfectly. Hopefully the music's not too loud for you. So, how's everyone doing? I am saying so too loudly so many times. I'm sorry. How are you guys? Also, how your morning been? My morning was pretty okay. Yeah. Sorry, just stretching. So yeah, before I had to quickly set this up in advance, mostly making the thumbnail, and today setting OBS everything up, and I'm pretty happy to say that I'm glad I did so. So yeah, hopefully this isn't too early, because whenever I'm gonna stream, I'm actually gonna try to stream. I want to stream starting in the afternoon, maybe around 12, maybe around 1 o'clock. So I know I kind of started off a little, like it's like 11:58, 11:59, at least where I am. Not sure where it is for you guys. But, you know, as long as it's not extremely early, then we should be good. So, got a good old free chat stream today. So that means we get to talk, which is fun because I love rambling. Well, depending on the topic I'd like to talk about. And if you saw from the description and from the title alone, the stream is also going to have like a little surprise halfway in. I don't know when halfway in, but I'll show the surprise soon. And who knows, maybe it'll help the stream be a little more interesting. Hopefully. Because, not gonna lie, I kind of was not all that satisfied with the Left 4 Dead 2 stream. Mainly for two reasons. So, the first reason is, after looking at the VOD, turns out the first half of the game, the volume was loud as hell. So, during moments of me talking, when I was shooting, murdering zombies, and pretty much everything, my voice was almost practically drowned out. And at the second half, thankfully I was able to be heard correctly. But still, it pisses me off that for the first half, it was kind of a mess. And, well, I'll say this, at least it wasn't as bad as, like, DuckTales Remastered, because unlike that, I had to, like I said, there was, like, no audio settings in the options. So I had to, like, fumble with my PC, to fumble with the desktop audio and mic and OBS. Left 4 Dead 2, on the other hand, at least I can adjust, but I'm gonna have to adjust, like, low. Like, pretty low, so you'll be able to hear me amongst the shooting and whatnot. But that's for another time. Right now, it's free chat time. And I hope you guys are enjoying the music. Keep in mind that during the stream, you might hear a bit of a pause. That means I'll probably swap out the music, like you saw. By the way, the music I really love. Like, obviously you notice I used it in my first stream. I don't know how to pronounce the channel name. Sharo? I probably said that wrong. But yeah, it's basically who makes the music for the background music that you're playing, that I'm playing. And I've seen a lot of people do it. I've really wanted to use this stuff for like my videos and now for my streams. I'm very happy about that. I probably should have got myself some water because if I'm going to be talking, my mouth will get dry. But you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But right now, like I said, time for chatting. So, as I hopefully said that a little quietly, hope your morning is okay. I had a pretty simple breakfast. I just made myself peanut butter and jelly and a cup of milk. When I'm eating peanut butter and jelly, I mostly really loved grape jelly. Like, grape jelly is like the one thing I must have when I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Also, I do prefer smooth peanut butter, but at the same time, we have chunky peanut butter, and I've gotten used to that also. Not a big deal. But recently, my family did get this jar of strawberry jam. Now, I'll say this. I don't mind certain stuff of strawberry flavor, but I hate when certain strawberry flavored stuff have like chunks of like strawberry seeds and such. Mostly for stuff like strawberry ice cream and strawberry jelly. I hate it. So, oh, hold on. I'll have to pause my conversation for a little bit. Alright, anyways, back on topic. So yeah, I don't like stuff like strawberry ice cream or strawberry jam getting like chunks and like strawberry seeds. Like, I'll admit, I have tried getting used to stuff like strawberry cakes, like, you know, where the layers have like strawberry slices. I actually like that, and I even like the jelly or the jam it's in. And this strawberry jam that I've had this morning, it actually doesn't have any strawberry seeds, and I like that. Okay, my favorite thing about strawberry flavored stuff, if it just tastes like strawberry and it doesn't have chunks in it, like the ice cream and the jelly I just had. So, I guess, in a way, I'm kind of getting used to it, so... Speaking of jelly, I remember back in, I think around just middle school, is during lunchtime. I think it was during the time where the schools were like advocating for like healthier lunches, which obviously, you know, that's pretty important. And I really loved the peanut butter and jellies in school. Like those were great. Though at the time during the whole, you know, healthy eating advocation, they would give the peanut butter and jelly but with apple jelly. I'd never heard about it, I'd never tried it, but once I tried it, not gonna lie, I was not a big fan. I'm sure I'll probably try more, you know, more fruit jellies out there soon. Like, I don't know. There was this video I watched from this YouTuber, Binging with Babish. I'm not gonna refer to him by his new name because I don't like that. Anyways, I watched this episode of Binging with Babish. It was where he was making orange marmalade from Paddington. And I won't lie, I'd be lying if I said that it was ugh. Honestly, I actually want to try orange marmalade and orange jelly. Like, it just looks good. Though I don't want to pair it with butter. I've actually tried a bread that had like butter and jelly on it, and honestly, I think it's best for the only butter to be with jelly is peanut butter. It also reminds me of last year. Last year, from January to I believe around July, I think, I used to take care of... No, wait, it wasn't... I think it was either late January or early February. I took care of my cousin's dog. My cousin, she named the dog Yoshi. And yes, the dog's a girl. So yeah, there was this one really random day where I was just walking Yoshi, like, from the street. I was, like, walking her, and then I just randomly just had this weird-ass conversation in my head, and I was talking to myself about all kinds of fruit jellies. We're aware that there's a lot of fruit jellies out there in the world, and I have my phone with me, so let me look it up. I was thinking about, like, you know, what other fruits have become jellies? Like, I think I mentioned banana jelly. Let me take a look at that. Oh my god, there's even banana juice. Why am I... Actually, I really am surprised. Usually, weird things don't normally surprise me, but the fact that they made juice out of banana, that is weird. I don't understand how that works. And banana jam, banana jelly, jello. I don't even know how that's possible. There are some fruits where I'm like thinking, how the hell is that possible to turn into jelly? Randomly, I was also thinking about, you know, fruits with seeds and like fruits and veggies with like seeds and like the different categories of fruits, like normal fruits, berries, those kinds of fruits. You know, there are fruits that mostly grow on like bushes and trees, and I was like, I think I was also thinking there should also be like fruits that like grow on the ground. I have no idea where avocados grow from, but if I feel like they grow from trees, let me check. Let me see. Avocado tree. They do grow from trees, okay. That's weird. Because tomatoes are also considered fruits, right? Tomatoes grow from the ground, so there's not like tomato trees or bushes. And I was also thinking like weird combinations of like what other stuff could fruit grow from? Cause I know there's also like trees that have certain types of berries, I think. Not gonna lie, it has been over a year, so I might be forgetting some details, but I guess that's to be expected. Hold on a second. I had a little something. Alright. So, yeah. Weird conversation about jelly and jams. Speaking of which, how do you guys say it? I always say jelly. What do you guys say? Jellies? Jams? Is there a difference even? Not just name, but like texture alone? I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, basically, long story short, after weird fruit jelly talk aside, I only like grape jelly, and I do like strawberry jelly. I kind of want to try orange jelly / orange marmalade. It sounds good. Yeah. Also, what... Okay, actually... I don't know why my brain paused me there. What do you guys think? What kind of fruit jellies do you like? And what jellies do you want to try? Also, for peanut butter, do you guys prefer chunky or smooth? I'm neutral to whatever, though I will say I'm definitely leaning more to smooth peanut butter. I like it. Okay. Also, besides random talks, like I said billions of times, because apparently I'm a broken record, despite me actually having a record in my room. Right. Like I said, I also have a story that I want to tell you guys. So let me just change the music. I need to find a perfect music to play. No. Ah, perfect. Oh, wait. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Alright. Let me just make another quick little... Okay. I promise this won't take too long. I'm just trying to... There we go. Let me just shrink this and move this over my head. There we go. Alright, gather around, kiddos. It's story time. Let me just put down the music a little bit. I think that'll do. Alright, it's story time, kiddos. So, speaking of school, besides jellies, there was a time where in high school where I actually joined 2 clubs, though I never went to those clubs often. But let me tell you, so in school there were only 2 clubs that I was interested in. There was an anime club and there was a video game club. Now, there wasn't really much in the club. For the anime club, we just sit in the classroom, turn on the projector, and just watch a few episodes of some animes. I don't remember what exact animes we were watching, but it was pretty alright. Though I, unfortunately, never really went back and forth to the anime club, mainly because my mom would get annoyed every time I'd ask her, and the whole point of the club is to, like, going to the school. Though, you know, the clubs would obviously happen at a later time where the skies would probably get a little bit darker, so, you know, at the same time I couldn't just walk over by myself because my mom would always worry about my safety. Which, you know, I obviously get. It's understandable. At the same time, I just want to go by myself sometimes. I like to have, like, times by myself. And I never really, you know, got to, like, have, like, a stroll outside by myself. So, yeah, I never went to anime club because, you know, my mom would always be annoyed every time I'd ask her to take me to the clubs. Anyways, the second club that I would go to a little more often would be a video game club, and it's exactly what it is. We sit in a classroom, we're with a teacher, and we basically play games. I'd usually bring around my 3DS, because yes, I still have a 3DS. Now, this was before I made changes to it. I just have a Nintendo 3DS, I had a game case, and I had quite a few games. So I'd either play with my 3DS, or we would either play with either the Wii U, the Wii, or I think either PlayStation or Xbox, and we would play some fighting matches together. I don't remember, the only fighting game I remember playing was just Super Smash Brothers. I know there was another fighting game that we'd play, but I don't exactly remember. Though, there was 2 very awkward instances, and This one is the main reason I've been saving up the one I wanted to tell you guys. I I've held this story in my mind in secret. I've never I've only told one person in my family, and I have a feeling somebody else in my family is gonna know, and maybe I don't know. But you know what? Anyways, fuck it. Here's the main story. So, one day, after coming home from school, I was learning about club schedules. And so, you know, I was excited to head over to the video game club. I had my bag, I had my 3DS, and so I asked my mom to take me to the school. She drops me off, and then I excitedly just walk over. I think the video game club was like on the 3rd floor. So when I went to the 3rd floor, I walk over to the classroom. Lo and behold, there is a fucking piece of paper that says there was no video game club. No, wait, maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe there wasn't a piece of paper. The point is, nobody was there. So unfortunately, that means there was no video game club. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I was like, what do I do then? I have my phone with me, but I'm like, wait, I can't call my mom, because if I tell her, she's gonna get pissed. And obviously, that means I basically wasted her time taking me to the school just to realize, oh, there is no club. I think she did get annoyed once, because I did try going to the anime club, and there was a piece of paper that said that there was no club. And so I told my mom, she got mad. So once I reached the classroom for the video game club, I had no idea what to do. So I did the most rational thing I could do. I decided to not tell my mom, and I decided to just like hang around the school. Now, I didn't go to any like bigger places, like, you know, the lunchrooms or the gymnasium, because those were locked for the day. So obviously I couldn't go really much anywhere. So all I did was basically just stealthily walk past the halls, make sure I wasn't seen by any janitors, and whenever I see a bathroom door that was unlocked, I would just go inside the bathroom, sit in one of the stall, and just play Sonic Classic Collection on my 3DS, because I had the DS cartridge for it. This was basically just for like, I think either 40 minutes or maybe an hour. I don't exactly remember how long. But I basically just made sure I was silent. I just walked around areas of the school, and ultimately, once the time was up, I called my mom, and then I waited right at the entrance area, or the exit area, just until her car pulled up. And after that, I finally went home, and I told nobody. Well, I only told one person. I told my sister. And I kept that secret ever since. So yeah, my mom had no idea that I was just walking around the school aimlessly because there was no video game club. And like I said, if she does somehow see the stream, then she's gonna know, and she probably might get mad at me for it. Who knows? Sorry, my ears itchy. I'm fiddling with my headphones. So yeah, that's the story I wanted to tell. Honestly, I never had done anything that crazy before. And would I do it again? It's hard to say. Probably not, honestly. I mean, like I said, I do enjoy being alone, but at the same time, like, I was more really mad at the fact that there was, like, really poor management. And what I mean by that is that, like, I was not, like, told in advance. I wasn't let know in advance. There's, like, no schedules, like, you know, printed at the door, or, you know, basically contacting me to say, hey, there's no club today, so don't go. And you know what? This leads me to a second thing that I wanted to say that I don't think really counts as a story, but it's really weird. So the teacher who runs the video game club, apparently my mom said that she had called her and started like yelling at her over the phone, even swearing, which was really weird because like did the guy ever get my mom's number? Like, I don't even remember. It was weird. So basically, throughout the rest of my school year, I ended up not going to the anime or video game clubs. Which, on one hand, it was weird, but at the other hand, it also sucked because, I'd never joined any school clubs before. And yeah, I know that's pretty much typical for someone like me to say. Because in school, like, I guess I didn't mind school much. Or sometimes I did. I was never really big on it because when I was younger, I will admit, I had a lot of troubles in two categories. Number one, I was a really shitty student, as in one subject I hate in particular. Well, I guess two. One was math. I'm really bad at math. And I think I don't know if this was in middle school or high school, but I had a math teacher that I really did not like. He was a dick. Just to long and short, he was a dick. And how funny enough, I remember when graduating middle school, like, I remember walking to the parking lot with my parents. I see my math teacher and I'm like, okay, we just walk slowly. Maybe he won't notice us. Thankfully, he didn't notice us. But yeah, the other subject I didn't really have fun with was Spanish. The Spanish teacher. I don't know what was her deal. Like even most of my classmates at that time agreed that after she assigned us, like, our work, we would, like, do it, and, like, a minute later, she immediately expected us to be immediately done, like that. It was so weird. I'll say this. My family's, wow, I can't even talk properly. Man, if I can't speak Spanish, I can't even speak English. And I was about to say, my family's main tongue is Spanish. And I can speak a little bit Spanish. I'm not gonna do it on stream or ever, but I will say, yeah, I kinda speak Spanish, but it's so fucking broken. And the only person in my family who can speak fluent Spanish is my grandma. Let me pause 1 second. So yeah, the only person in my family who can speak fluent Spanish is my grandma. And yeah, I do enjoy, doing stuff with her. Like, mainly helping her, going out for stuff like her appointments, or if she needs to do grocery shopping. Though the biggest hurdle for me in my life is trying to talk to her. Like, I can talk to her, I can communicate with her good enough, and even she can say a few English words sometimes. But when it comes down to it, it's such a fucking hurdle when I try to speak Spanish to her because it's broken, and literally, like, I can only say so many words in Spanish. I'm furious at myself every time I'm not able to say anything perfectly in Spanish. So I have to ask either my parents or my brother because they're the only ones who can understand Spanish more than me. I am just like a fucking slug. My brain cannot function properly when it comes to other languages. Which is, the funnier part is, even though I'm told that I have to learn Spanish, at the same time I have Duolingo, and I'm actually trying to learn some Japanese, actually. Now, probably might think a bunch of random reasons why, but here's my main reason. My main reason is I honestly want to go to Japan one day. Like, one of these days, I really want to go to Japan. But obviously, I have to learn the language of the people. So, I could just use Duolingo and learn Japanese. And I also have to, like, not only speak the language, but I have to understand, like, the three writings of Japanese. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this, but I have to learn three things. Hiragana, katakana, I think it's called, and kanji. I'm still trying to learn hiragana, but at the same time, I have been slacking a bit, and I guess I definitely need to learn. I need to continue learning more Japanese. I do have like an index card that I actually wrote some like hiragana characters. I know I still have it. It's on my desk somewhere. Just not sure where it is. Oh, never mind. It's here with me. Yeah, let me grab it. yeah. So, if you're wondering how much hiragana characters I have on my index card, let me count it. 20. I have 20 hiragana characters. And I can memorize some of them, but at the same time, I need to keep like looking these over and over, just so I don't have to look back and remember. So, I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to fully master Japanese, but of course, I'm still a novice. So yeah. So yeah, at the moment learning Japanese is a little taihen, but in time I'm going to be daijobu in a few months or a year or two, who knows. Sorry, just another texting thing. So yeah, what language do you guys wanna learn? Maybe you guys want to learn the same language as me? Hey, maybe that's another streaming idea. Learning Japanese Duolingo together, so we can both be very good, or at least decent at the language. I mean, that's something to think about. My mouth feels a little weird. You know what? I know this is a really random segue to another story, but still thinking about my early middle school days, let me talk about the one thing that I had that was eventually removed, and that was braces. So, yeah, I guess I'll let you in on a secret. When I was little, I was not good at taking care of my teeth. Like, I'll even embarrassingly admit it, IRL, my teeth, they're in an okay condition, but they're not white. But they're not, like, rotten either. But, I am trying to brush my teeth, trying to floss also, even use some of that mouthwash. I was even gonna go to, like, a dentist appointment a few weeks ago, but for some reason, we ended up going back home because apparently insurance issue. It's random, and I was honestly annoyed because I was actually looking forward to it, but maybe there's always another time when something gets sorted out. Anyways, back to the main story. Yeah, when I was in middle school, I used to have braces. Did I enjoy having braces? Honestly, I didn't really complain, especially because while I had braces, I actually had this fun thing where I can, like, every time I head over to, not the dentist, the orthodontist, there we go. Every time I went to the orthodontist office just to get my braces checked, I'd always get the option to pick, like, these fun little colored rubber bands so I can have my braces, like, have some cool colors and it looks nice. I don't remember the exact patterns of colors I get, but I really enjoy them. Though, I'll admit, sometimes the rubber bands would kind of come off. But yeah, having braces wasn't that big a deal. Though, I don't know, for some reason, I'd always sometimes play around with the wires, mainly, like, pushing it with my tongue or my finger. Once, I think one of the braces kind of did get broken and one of the wires did come off, but they'd always get fixed. Well, honestly, only one brace broke, and that's because one time I was gonna eat, like, there was like a bag of Skittles, sour Skittles. So I grabbed the Skittle and I bit down into one, and then I just heard a crack, and I was like, oh fuck. Well, obviously as a teen I didn't swear, but still, like, one of the braces ended up breaking, so it was just dangling there. I think it had to be removed at the time. I think. As you could tell, it's been years. I don't have any good memory. But yeah, eventually my teeth did get straightened, and I do have retainers. I kinda use them. But yeah, my teeth are in a pretty okay condition. So yeah, what was my experience with having braces? Honestly, while it was understandable to get my teeth straightened, honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, I really didn't mind the braces. I guess the only one thing that was the one thing that was a disadvantage was one time I was with my cousin. He was like a little toddler at the time, I was just chilling with him, and then he kind of just throws his head back, slams against my lips, and my braces kind of cut my lips. That was the only time I hated. I think the same thing kind of happened when in middle school. Like in middle school, I was harassed a lot because I was not a slim boy. And yeah, that obviously made me very self-conscious about it. Which is also an awkward segue to something called a fight. Now, okay, it's not obvious, but I'll say this. I do have a short fuse, so I do tend to get pretty angry easily, so sometimes when I can't help it, and sometimes I feel like the need, like, I have to, like, react with violence. Which sometimes was a bad idea, and on this particular day, during lunch in school, I was made fun of, so I kind of, attacked. Unfortunately, that was a bad move, because this asshole student, like, grabbed me, threw me, and punched me, and, speaking of punches, I had my braces at the time, so I had cuts in my mouth. It was not fun. And yeah, obviously I lost that fight, because I had never fought before. Yeah, it was embarrassing. But, me right now, I look back at it. Yeah. There are a lot of negative memories I kind of wish I wouldn't remember. Because my brain loves to grapple onto the worst memories I've had. Will I ever share with those on stream? No. The only one I was willing to share was me losing my first fight. Have I ever gotten to any future fights? No, I haven't. If I would, maybe I would have shown you guys, but yeah. Thankfully, I haven't gotten into any fights. So yeah. Anyways, let's see. We could segue to another story I can tell. Let me just quickly check the music. We're almost... Okay, I think I'm gonna swap the music in a little bit. Oh, you know what? I have another story to tell. Though, I don't think it will be much of a bigger story because I can't remember all the details, but I did actually record a video about it. So, this was back in 2018, and it was around November. I was invited by my cousin. Why did I have to yawn? Okay, I was invited by a cousin where me and my sister got to join her and we got to go to an anime convention. It was Anime NYC, and that was my first ever anime convention. And honestly, I actually really enjoyed it because, obviously I'd never been to a convention before, but the fact that it was just all anime all around, I really enjoyed it. And I actually did get a few things from the convention. Mostly somewhere like, free items given to me. One of them was like a rolled poster. I think it was a Tokyo Ghoul poster. I don't watch Tokyo Ghoul, but, free stuff. I was also given like a free manga that I read, so that was pretty impressive. And I also got like this mask of... Now, I didn't wear the mask. I just mostly kept it, like, as like display. It was like this little mask of this anime character. From the anime Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And it was on the character Hestia. Maybe you guys know her. Maybe you guys know the anime. What do you guys think of the anime? I never saw it, so I want to know your thoughts. So anyways, yeah, those were like some of the free items that I got. Though walking around, I did buy a few items. And by I bought, I meant my sister and my cousin had to pay for me, because I didn't have a credit card or a debit card or any money to speak of at the time. So, I think I got around probably just 4 items I got. I don't know why my brain went up, point down. But yeah. So, 4 items. So I got one other manga. I got a pop vinyl keychain, a plushie. What else did I get? Was it really 3 items? Am I remembering wrong? Well, you know what? I guess I'll say it whenever it pops back into my head. So yeah, I got a pop vinyl keychain. It was Sonic. I saw it and I just wanted it. The second one was a plushie. It was a small little plushie on the character Rem from the anime ReZero. I kind of also haven't seen much of it, but I do know about the characters. Rem is super cute, and I wanted it. And the third one was a manga based off this anime, Monster Musume. I kind of known about it, though at the same time, I kind of had no idea it was a harem anime. I still have the manga, funny enough. I don't remember why I wanted to get it, but I got it. So, I think that was probably 3 items. Maybe it really was 3 items, because I don't think I remember the 4th one. I did take photos, so maybe I do remember what it is. Let me just check. I have Google Photos, and don't worry, I have another story to share, because honestly, I probably should have said this first before the Anime NYC story, but again, while I was there, I did have my iPhone with me at the time, and I did record, and I made a whole video about it. You can actually check it on my channel right now. It's an old video, but I don't know, maybe you guys will find it interesting. Where the fuck is the oh. I was looking for the freaking photos thing. So, yeah, this was back in... So, yeah, back in 2018. Okay. November of 2018. Actually, yeah, maybe it was 3 items. Okay. Yeah. And looking at the pictures, yeah, I did take a few pictures, a few stuff that was interesting. I took a picture of, like, more pop vinyls, specifically pop vinyls of like 4 characters from the original DuckTales show. It looked pretty cool at the time. There was also some Love Live cutouts that I took pictures of. I will not be sharing the photos. This will stay on my phone where it belongs. And honestly, I looked pretty bad back in 2018, so yeah. But I also took a picture of like shirts. And I also took a picture of this one like art that I really loved. And once I went home, I took a picture of like the stuff I bought. So yeah, I got the little Rem plushie, I got the Sonic Pop Vinyl keychain. I had the 2 mangas, the Monster Musume manga, and the free manga I was given. It was a like free manga that had like 3 little stories in it. And yeah, I also had the Mask of Hestia. And I don't know if this was also a free item, but I also had like items of like, buttons of like 3 characters from Fairy Tail. My sister watched Fairy Tail, so I kind of knew about it at the time. Yeah, my favorite character was Lucy. I thought she was pretty cool. So yeah, that really was 3 items, so I guess I really did remember wrong. But you know, good thing I have photos, because they will remember for you. So now this leads me to my next story, which was actually 4 years ago, before Anime NYC, 2015. So while I had never gone to my first anime convention before, back in 2015, I had never gone on my first cruise before. And in 2015, I went on a cruise with my family in this cruise line called Carnival Magic. I actually really enjoyed it, and I actually can remember some details from it. So, on this cruise, we went to Mexico. We went to like a few locations in Mexico. I can remember like probably 2 locations at best. One of them for the big reason in my head. It's obvious to me, but it's not obvious to you guys. But yeah, the cruise was pretty good. Going inside a boat, it was pretty fun. It was pretty weird, like getting used to like an environment that was like pretty wobbly a lot. But I actually remember what the boat was like inside. The inside, it was pretty much like a hotel resort. It was really awesome. Like there was like the inside of the ship. Once you got out of the hallways, once you got out of your rooms, there was like this big lobby. It also had like a lot of stores around. It was awesome, and a bunch of elevators too. It was so cool on the inside. A lot of stores. There was even a casino, though I am not a fan of casinos, and I'm going to tell you why. Because even before the cruise, I've walked through a casino before. I've walked through one casino in Atlantic City. It smelled of cigarette smoke. I did not like it. So, in the cruise, in Carnival Magic, there was a casino also. Walking through, I did not like it because it smelled of cigarette smoke. And hell, even recently, like I went back in 2020, I was in Atlantic City, and there was a casino where in a hotel. It did not smell great. Anyways, back to the 2015 story. So yeah, the inside of the boat was awesome, and on the outside deck of the boat, it was so cool as well. There's like food places everywhere. There's like a cool makeshift water park outside the boat. There was even like a big screen so that people can watch movies. Like, I remember passing through in the night and there was like Rogue One from Star Wars playing. I never watched it because I didn't want to watch it just yet. And this was after, like, it was obviously in the time frame when Rogue One was out. I'd watched The Force Awakens. Why am I yawning every time I'm talking? So yeah, the inside and the outside of the boat was really cool. I did go into the water park. The one thing that took me by surprise was going into the little pools in the water park. Hold on, let me just check the music before I continue my thought. Oh. Okay, let me just quickly change musics. This one. I love this music. Okay, so continuing the story. So, during the water park, I went inside this, like, little pool area. Because, honestly, if you give me the choice to go to the beach or the pool, I would always pick the pool. I love the pool. So anyways, I went inside the pool in the water park on the cruise ship. And the one thing that surprised me, I submerged my head, and I even opened my mouth a bit. I remember that the pool tasted like seawater. I hated it. But when I went to the water park area, it actually, there was actually pool water instead of salt water. I don't know why it was seawater in the pool, but it didn't matter. Though I won't lie, it wasn't easy navigating to the water park, mainly because the floorboards was always wet. Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky. I slipped and I fell on my ass, and I think I probably might have sprained my hand that time. It wasn't fun. So yeah, it was during the day. But there was also another really awesome part about the ship, is that one of the areas was like a fun play area. There was like a little mini golf course, and there was even like this cool sky obstacle course. Like, I was nervous, but I was tied to like a cable, and I managed to pass through. It was pretty awesome. Like, honestly, if I would do it again, I would do it again. I really want to do that again. It was awesome. Though, I think I'd have to be in a different area than just a cruise ship. Okay. And now, onto the areas. I don't remember how many areas of Mexico we went to. So, I'm just going to say I only remember 2 specific areas. One was Costa Rica. I don't remember what we were doing in there. Like, I straight up don't remember. There was other places I remember walking through. Like, there were 2 specific areas in Mexico that I went to, and I bought 2 different things. And by bought, I meant I asked for it. So, I think it was in Costa Rica where I got this, nice green cap. Yes, because I was obsessed with the color green. Yeah, I liked the cap. I really wanted it, and I got it. There was another area in Mexico that I was walking around. It was like an area that was filled with a bunch of shops. Like, not walk-in shops, but these stands. Or maybe there was shops. I don't remember. There was a lot of stuff in Mexico. Anyways, yeah, there was shops, and there was a bunch of drawstring bags. But not fully drawstring. The straps were kind of normal bags. So, I don't know why, but specifically, I grabbed the Deadpool bag. I don't know why, I really wanted it. And I still have the bag to this day. And, I basically used it for stuff when I want to go out, or in this case, moving, I had to use that for storage. I am just yawning up a storm. But yeah, that's basically what I got. And the other area in Mexico I remember so much is going to Belize. And I'm going to tell you why I remember it, because Belize, in my opinion, was the hottest area in Mexico. Or so I thought. More on that later. Yeah, so we went to Belize, and despite it being hot in there, I still wore a fucking sweater. Like, I had a full-on hoodie and everything, and I still stood in the heat. I don't know why. I think I probably still have that picture on my Google Photos. Let me check. I probably don't, but I'm going to check anyways. It's not on my pictures. God damn it. Okay, well, I swear, I remember. I had my hoodie, and there was like this cool, like, there's like this cool thing where there's like the big name of Belize, and I took a picture there. So yeah, it was hot as hell. I wore a fucking hoodie. I don't know why, but I did. And you know, it was fun. I was like walking through the town. It was hot, though we did go in stores. And we got some stuff, I think. And that's basically it. That's all I remember from the 2015 Mexico cruise. But did I have a fun time? You bet you I did. Why did I say it like that? So yeah. Alright, well, how are you guys enjoying the stream so far? Because honestly, I'm pretty happy that I'm like doing this. I've always wanted to do like, you know, telling these stories. I've always imagined I would like do this in video form, but you know what? I think it's more better to do it in live stream form. Though the one thing I'm really annoyed is I'm yawning constantly. Hopefully that's not annoying. Anyways, also if you guys want to like ask me something, if like, you know, ask me any other like experiences, ask me if I've been to other places, or if you want to ask me any other questions in general, feel free to. Like literally, I'd be happy to like continue blabbing my mouth off. Because I'm already enjoying this. This is my 3rd stream yet, I'm already enjoying this. Like, I honestly want to keep doing this. So anyways, while I wait for your questions, I guess I'll tell you about my recent return to Mexico last year. So, last year in October, I went with my parents and my aunt and uncle to Mexico, and this time I went to Cancun. I've heard about my parents talking about Cancun because they've been there before, and even my brother has. And so we ended up like leaving like I think around the morning when it was dark, and we went to the airport. Like, I actually don't mind going on a plane. It was nice. So when we went to Cancun, we went to this hotel called Hard Rock Hotel. I've kind of heard about Hard Rock, but I had no idea that it was like a hotel resort. And honestly, it was a good hotel. I really liked it. I think I took some pictures there. I think I did, yeah. I probably did. And it wasn't that long ago. And I actually have pictures to look at whilst I, you know, reminisce about my time in Cancun. No, it's not on my Google Photos. It's on my regular photos. Right? Okay, yes, I do. Well, as much as I didn't take that much photos because I was just basically walking around. But what I remember from the hotel, I'm looking at the pictures right now. So in the back of the hotel, there was like a stand where you can get like burgers, pizza, fries, and there was also like 2 like buffet areas. Like there was like a stairway and there's like 2 buffet areas that I could go to. Well, one of them was like a dining area, one was like a full-on buffet area. There was also a pool area. It was kind of nice. Oh yeah, and I also remember there was like a nice view. Honestly, I wish I could show you guys these pictures, but it's gonna like take forever to like, you know, show them. Like, it's gonna take forever to put them on the freaking computer. Anyways, so I also remember a few things. I do remember there's also like stores in the resort, because obviously what resort wouldn't have a store? Though I will say this, it was pretty hot, like in Cancun also. Specifically on Wednesday. More on that later. Let me just keep talking about the resort. So the resort also had some areas too. There was like a gaming area too, though I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of a letdown really. So imagine this. There's one long room. There's like some seats and there's like 5 arcade cabinets. But they're not for actual arcade games. When I sat down and played on them, it was mostly like bootleg emulation stuff. And I played like a bootleg emulation. It wasn't like full on bootleg, but like, you know, it looked like one of those like NES plug and play thingies that you'd have when you buy those little plug and plays from the mall. So I just played Super Mario Brothers 3, but after that I just kind of left. There was also like a room that like had like, I think, a pool table or foosball table. I don't remember fully because, not gonna lie, it was boring. But the more fun part about the hotel resort was that there was also this nice area. It was a nice area where you can get sweets. Like you can get ice cream, iced coffee, and you can even get sandwiches too. I got a sandwich and some iced coffees and some ice creams from there too. It was great. I enjoyed it. Even more fun, there was also like, not only was there a pool area and like the back area of the hotel resort, but there's also on the 3rd floor, there's like a nice like balcony area that had 2 different pools, and it was nice. Sorry, my mouth is getting dry. Hold on, let me pause for just a quick second just so I can get some water. BRB. Well, I didn't notice I paused, but I didn't take that long. I got some water with me, so yeah, my mouth's getting dry. Hold on, let me just drink some. Oh, that's better. Alright, now where were we? So I think I mentioned the pool area. Yeah. What else was I gonna mention? Oh yeah. Not only that, but it was also awesome down to the hotel rooms itself. Now, you're probably wondering what's so special about the hotel rooms. Because yeah, a hotel room would have something like, you know, like a tub near you. But my favorite part was that it also had a mini fridge. I know that's really stupid of me to get very excited over a mini fridge. But at the same time, the hotel resort was all inclusive. That's the one detail I forgot to leave out. Hell, even when we were coming in, checking in, there was like a little buffet table with food, and I grabbed some. It was the best. So anyways, yeah, it was nice to have like, you know, a mini fridge. Hell, one day I even just, on one of the days, I just laid in the tub, like I filled the tub with water, and I just grabbed the drink, watched some videos, played on my Nintendo Switch because I brought that too. It was fun. I even watched some movies too on the big TV. My mouth getting dry? No. Yeah. So I don't remember much of what we did. I remember one of the days we left the hotel so we can go to like one of the shopping areas. And it was okay, though it was pretty hot. Second day, I think we just chilled in the hotel. Another day, I'll say this, Wednesday, a specific Wednesday on Cancun. I'll admit, I did not like it at all, and I'll tell you why. So, despite that we went to this other resort where we basically were traveling via an airboat. And yeah, it was actually really cool. I did like it, I did enjoy it. Though there were some elements of the day I did not like. Mostly, while we were just traveling via the boat, I got my pictures taken. And I know that probably doesn't sound like a big deal to most people, but I hate getting my pictures taken. I'll only do it for like important stuff, like identification and shit like that. But just getting my pictures taken for the hell of it, I was not in the best looking condition, and I was really pissed off. I didn't tell anyone about it. I was just really pissed off. I mean, you know, we went into some areas, like, we went to this one place where we ate. It was okay. Then we just walked to another area. Now, I have trouble remembering if this was part of the trip, but I remember we also went to this one city where we go like on this taxi. Hold on. Before I continue with this, let me just keep looking at the photos, because maybe it'll clear some thoughts. Okay, I think it's confirmed my thoughts. Okay, so on Wednesday, that specific Wednesday, we did look at some nice sights. Hell, I even got to see like some iguanas. It was kind of cool, and I did take some pictures. But again, besides my picture being taken, whoa, hope that didn't interrupt anything. The heat was unbearable, and even going onto the taxi, I sat down, it burned my ass, and I did not like it. It was hot as hell. All around, though, it was just, I didn't mind walking around, but it was just the heat and everything else in between. Maybe it doesn't make sense the way I explained it, but that Wednesday, I absolutely hated it. And I do not want to do that ever again. But, you know, looking at the pictures, I do remember other stuff we did that I actually liked. Like, mainly, I did remember we went to the same, like, shopping district area. And I remember some crazy stuff. Like, I remember going into this one souvenir shop. I took specifically 3 pictures of these, like, alcoholic beverages. Now, what's crazy about them? Well, they have scorpions inside the drinks. Maybe it doesn't sound as crazy to someone, because I know people will get imported drinks, but it was insane that I saw scorpions on there. It was weird. I also did get a new bag. Like, I actually liked it. It was a bag from the hotel resort. It wasn't from anywhere else. Mainly because anywhere else, it was actually pretty pricey. But I also remember going to, like, diner areas and buffet areas. And, you know, unsurprisingly, it sounded fun. After that, I don't remember what else we did, but, you know, we didn't do much. Though, on the last day, I remember I went to, like, this hibachi area in the hotel resort. And, basically, the chef basically did this whole thing. It was like, he made an onion tower, and he put some oil, and lit it on fire, and did, like, a onion volcano. Like, I felt the heat from the fire. And he was just basically just, like, moving it back and forth, making train noises. And, yeah, after that, that was basically I can remember. So, that was my whole experience from Cancun in a nutshell. And honestly, despite that only one day, I didn't let it really, you know, spoil my enjoyment. I did enjoy it. The thing is, in real life, I'm not exactly the most expressive person ever. Like, it's not, like, serious. Like, I don't have resting bitch face. It's just that, again, I'm just not so expressive. So, my parents, like, thought, like, what, am I not enjoying this? Of course I was enjoying this. It's an all-inclusive resort. Hell, my grandmother was, like, having a discussion with one of the people, and needless to say, we'll probably be doing future visits in the future. And I think it'll be fun. So yeah, would I do it again? Yes, it was awesome. The only thing is, I just don't like the heat. Man. So yeah, that's another big old story I have. So, let me go ahead and just remove this. But don't worry, this does not mean I'm ending the stream, because I did also promise that there is going to be a nice surprise. And with that, I'm going to need to turn off the music, because I need to grab another video with some hour-long music. I think this will do nicely. So, you're probably wondering, what's the surprise? Why the music change? I'm gonna tell you. Um, okay. Hopping onto OBS. So, you're probably wondering, what's the surprise? Well, 4 or 5 days ago, I actually bought myself a new game, and needless to say that next month, I'm going to be adding it onto the future. Next month, I'm going to be adding it on the revised schedule of streaming. So, but for now, hold on. There we go. I have Minecraft for the PC. Also, as you can see, I made my own like little skin. Well, hold on. Let me just make myself disappear for a little bit. I have my own little Minecraft skin. And I made this skin completely by myself yesterday. So I figured maybe for the rest of the stream, I'll be playing some Minecraft for a little bit. Still chatting with you guys. And, you know, only just for a little bit. Just so that I can show you what I've done. Because I do have 2 worlds, but the big focus is the survival world. Let me just bring myself back on. Also, as you can see from the stream format, the aspect ratio is a little awkward, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So hopefully you guys don't mind this little black border. You know, it's gonna be like that. So I'm gonna head into my survival world and show what I've been doing. And the loading screen is going to take forever. Let me just drink some water while we're waiting. Oh, there we go. It's loading. Survive. Well, that was a weird way to start. Anyways, so yeah. I made an underground home. Also, yes, I have been doing some mining and I have now 42 iron ingots. Let me just go out and show you the exterior because I have been busy. So, this is basically what my house looks like. It's an underground house. And funny enough, let me show you something else. So, for some context, when I first started my survival world, let me take off this armor because it looks ridiculous. So, when I first started the survival world, I actually just had a plain house. Though, it was boring because I'm not really creative with making houses, so it was like a 2-room tower. But I recently poured lava and burned it. It hasn't fully burned yet. But hopefully it'll get there. I'll probably have to grab like another lava bucket and just drop some lava. Also, if you see this area that my cursor is pointing at, is basically, I went down there to the big cave because I needed some iron, because I needed some buckets, because if you saw in my home, I have like a little farm. And so, I went down there, and I basically I did find a lot of ores. I found some iron ores, I found some copper ores, I even found some redstone ores. The only problem is that there's like a lot of monsters there, and I actually recently spotted some monster spawners. My next plan, I know that look, it seems wow. I suck at English, but anyways, I guess you could say my first plan in terms of streaming, but for me, myself, my next plan of business, I want to go down there in that cave because I want to make myself a bunker so that way I don't have to worry about going back and forth to my house and grabbing all my shit. And I need to make an extra bed too. Oh my god, I've killed like sheep and I've grabbed their wool, but all I've done was make carpets out of them. But I need to make a bed so I can, you know, sleep in that cave. Even though it's not going to be easy because monsters. But you know, at least if I make my beds, if I die, I'll at least respawn at the bunker. I also have to get rid of those monster spawners. Like, I want to show you what the monster spawner is, but It seems like the sun's setting. You know what? Screw it. Let me go back to the cave. So I can... Hopefully I'll have enough time. And hopefully I won't get killed. I'm gonna need some food. So excuse me for a second while I prepare my nourishment. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna quickly go as fast as I can and show you what I'm up against, what I need to do, because this is very important. Alright, making good progress so far. Also, man, it's been an hour and my throat feels weird from talking. But like I said, I enjoy talking to you guys. And like I said, I'm really happy that I'm able to like do these like free chatting streams. Well, I'm happy that I was able to do this one today. Wait, hold on, let me just... I also gotta be careful because those asshole creepers will just sneak up behind me and blow me up. Also, yeah, if you noticed those torches, I made some torches and just placed them all around just so I wouldn't attract any monsters. Though, not really seem to be working all that well. Eventually, I'll get it figured out. Was I really trying to put gunpowder there? I think I spy a three villager zombies. Okay, let's just move fast because I don't want to die here. Oh wait, I don't even have my bucket. I could have grabbed my lava bucket. Oh. I do not want rotten flesh. Wait, hold on. Let me just... There. Ooh, slime. You know what I really do want? I want to kill slimes and grab their slime balls just so I can make a slime block. I have grabbed a few slime balls. Okay. Now then, you guys can see down there, there's some redstone and iron ores and some wood there. And I grabbed this water passage. Got into there. And... Boy, that's loud. Now, where is it? Right over there. You guys see it? You can see some monster spawners. I have to make it over there. I have to make it over there just so I can destroy those and set up my base. But I need to be careful. Maybe I can move over to that area. I just have to be careful because I do not want any zombies or creepers or skeletons attacking me. Like I said, the key word is careful. I have to be careful. I have died here a few times, but that's mainly because I was just trying to fight. But I have returned just to get my revenge. Like I said, I'm planning to just make a whole base under here too. Because as much as I enjoyed my underground home, I'm not just gonna spend my time on the surface. Just gotta make it out here as quick as I can. Make sure no one's planning to ambush me or sneak up behind me. Alright, never mind. I live to mine and craft for another day. Alright. Now, where is my home? There's my home. An armadillo! Oh my god, look at this! Hello. Hello, little friend. I heard the news about you. I was not expecting to see you. I wish I could hold you. Better yet, I wish I could... You know what? No, I have a lead. You're coming home with me. Come. Come with me, new friend. I was literally about to talk, but I noticed this armadillo. I love this guy already. There's another one! Oh my god, these guys are so fucking cute. Look at them. I also like how they can like jump into their little ball. And they're still like... there's even more of them. You know what? Here. I'm gonna let this armadillo go. Going after the other one. He got spooked by me and just jumped into his ball. Okay, come with me, armadillo friend. You will be mine. I shall name you Herb. Herb the armadillo. We just take you into my home. I shall take you into my home. And then maybe I'll talk a little more and maybe close up the stream a little bit, because at the same time I kind of want to make some lunch. Come with me, new friend. That's it. Come on down. Oh, maybe I have to destroy this door. Come with me, armadillo. Come on. Come on. This is gonna be a challenge to get this armadillo in my home. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, fall down, please. Please. Come on. Come on, don't make me do. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Am I gonna have to break the glass? I don't want to break the glass. Oh, actually, I have more. You know what? Screw it. I can break. I can break it. Come on. Oh, whoopsie. Well, hey, I have him in my home now. He's mine. My new armadillo friend. I'll unlead you. Hold on. Let me just put this trapdoor. There we go. I have a new armadillo friend. This already makes me happy. Yes, you are going to be living with me forever. And I don't have enough blocks to make a slime block. I don't have enough... Whatever. Let me just sleep and then try to remember what I was going to say before I was interrupted by the armadillo. And now I remember. Okay, so the reason why I got Minecraft for the PC was because I did get Minecraft for the PlayStation 5. Now, it might seem pointless to get another game of the same game I have, but I have actually two problems with my PS5 version of Minecraft. The first problem is the servers. Now, I'm sure you guys know that if you're playing on like PlayStation and maybe Xbox or maybe Nintendo Switch, if you want to go to a server, there's a goddamn paywall bullshit that you have to give them money. You have to give them money to go into a server, and I'm not doing that. The second problem was more of a recent problem, is that I wanted to play Minecraft on the PS5, but unfortunately the PS5 controller's analog stick is drifting. And that also is probably going to be expensive to either fix the drifting problem or to replace the controller. And I don't want to do that. And I won't lie, I have been wanting to get Minecraft for the PC for a long while, and eventually I did crack, and I ended up getting the game. And honestly, I don't regret it. So honestly, I'm very happy. And I'm even more happy that I have my new little armadillo friend here with me. So, now that you know that I have Minecraft, like I said, next month I'll be revising the schedule, and I will be adding Minecraft on here. And hell, even though this is a free chat stream, I can even do a free chat stream where I'm playing Minecraft also. So, you know, if you want that, let me know. Because I want to do a lot of cool stuff. I want to bring you guys along with me. I love this armadillo. I'm also curious as to what happens, like, will they drop anything if you kill them? I do not want to kill an armadillo because they're cute. But I think I did hear that they also give, like, wolves, like, armor or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering right. But, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show. Minecraft and I have my own custom skin. And yeah, and like I said, when I do my Minecraft stream, I'm gonna do this on stream. But when I do a Minecraft stream, I'm going to make it my mission to make a bunker in the cave. So you guys, so you guys shall witness. You guys shall witness me not only making the bunker, but also destroying those monster spawners too. Because we cannot have any monsters in the caves. And it also gave me some free reign to mine some iron, redstone, and I think I also, also some copper. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really interested in copper, but maybe I could use it for like structure stuff. Maybe I could decorate my home with copper too. I don't know, we'll see. But I guess that is pretty much all I wanted to show with Minecraft. Because, I'll be honest, I don't know what else to do here. Besides the fact that I caught an armadillo. And I had to painfully, like, drag it into my home. Can I feed this guy? Like, do they like carrots or seeds? I guess. Maybe, do they like wheat? I guess I don't know what they like. You know, but you know what? I guess we'll find that out next time. Fruit? No fruit? Fine. Alright. Well, whatever. Guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll just save and quit for now. I don't know if I should either like tell one more story before I close the stream, or if I should just save the stories for another stream, because I do have more stories to tell. But okay, well, I do have more stories to tell, but namely, maybe I'll just have to save those for more free chatting streams. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you. The fact the free chatting and storytelling and the Minecraft one. The fact that I have Minecraft. So, I guess I don't have much else to say. I'm checking the live chat here. Hey, welcome. This is awkward to say, but it is kind of nearing the end of the stream. I'm trying to think if I should tell another story or if I should just wrap up the stream. Because I don't want to stream for too long. Maybe I'll probably stream longer. But, you know, I don't know. Anyways, I guess I don't really have another story in mind to tell, so I guess I'll probably just wrap up the stream from here. But, you know, next free chat stream, I'll definitely share another story with you guys, because this was pretty fun. Ow, I felt a little pain in my side. So, yeah, that's basically it. I guess it's always going to be an awkward ending where I have no idea how to end this off. I guess I'll just ask this. What was your favorite story that I told you guys? And yeah, basically it. What story did you guys like? And my brain cannot come up with other sentences. I'm just basically pausing for long. Yeah, I guess I really don't have anything else in my mind to say, so that's basically it. So, thank you guys for watching. I really need to find a way to end off my streams without pausing like a dumbass. And that's basically it. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm hungry, I'm gonna make myself some lunch. I don't know if I should order lunch or if I should just make myself lunch. I'll figure it out. Right, anyways, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Have a nice day. Peace.